Anyway.
You know what you should do?
Tell me.
You should do a YouTube video.
Yeah.
How to teach, like, teaching a shit photographer to be a good photographer.
What do you think this video is, dude?
Oh, is that it?
That's exactly what it is, bro. What's going on, YouTube fan? Yes, YouTube fan. No, YouTube fam. Out here today at Kentland, and I've noticed something. Every time I ride with Jonny, I never seem to get any photos of myself, partially because Jonny doesn't know how to use a camera. So today we're going to change that, and while I'm teaching John how to use a camera and like shoot manually, thought I may as well document it, show you guys how to shoot manually. So if you own a camera, maybe you can flip off that auto and start shooting manually, take better control of the lenses and the camera's capability, and yeah, just get more banger pics of the freaking fam out getting it, you know what I'm saying? All right, go John! John's also about to hit this little jump here. Oh, mate! Like you were so smooth, dude. There's no help. I'm not hitting that. Yeah. Almost over the hangers. So we've come out to this little rock garden that we always seem to stack on, but it does make for quite the photo. So I'm going to set up, take the first photo. Why am I still wearing this GoPro chest mount when I don't have the GoPro chest on? Anyway, fuck, my shirt stinks. I'm going to set up for this first photo, and then pretty much after that, I'm gonna teach John how to use my camera. It's not very difficult. Obviously, all cameras are different, but every camera that's a bit more high end, or a DSLR or a mirrorless camera, will have a manual mode. So on my camera, it's this button here, M, and yeah, so that's going to give you full control of your shutter speed, your aperture, and your ISO. A quick little rundown of these. I know I have spoke about it before, but I quickly run it down. Shutter speed, how quickly the lens opens and closes. Aperture, how wide open the actual glass is. So if you would imagine like that, so that would be like f/24, and then that would be like f/28. A lot more light can be let in. And then ISO is the artificial light that the camera makes to try balance what it is. Because Jonny obviously is going to be coming at pace, hopefully, I am going to shoot with quite a fast shutter speed. It is a little bit overcast today, so I will keep that in mind, but pretty much you just want to have a quick shutter speed, because you don't want your rider to be blurry, unless you are trying to do motion blur shots, but I'm not today. And then yeah, in this case I'm going to shoot probably I don't know, because it is a bit of a nice scenery, so I might shoot at like maybe f5 just to try to get some of the trees in focus as well, but I'll probably maybe just try to get Jonny in focus and try to blur everything out. So I'll probably shoot at f2.8, and then my ISO I like to try keep relatively low. But yeah, so this is the fun little area that I'm going to be aiming for, and it's going to be something low. I did mention this in my Instagram story the other day. When you are taking photos of biking, try get low. I don't know, I just sort of like, and yeah, it just makes everything look great. But yeah, anyway, let's get JK dropping in. Also, if your camera does have the ability to shoot at a higher shutter rate, like shutter speed, like as in like a setting, like for continuous shooting, have it high, maybe not high plus, just so you can get more shots in. And then I'm gonna set my focus area. What do I want it? I want it low. All right, I'm ready when you are, Jonny. Ooh, that's fucking. So that shot worked out pretty damn well. I'm I am gonna just change my angle and then try find a bit more top view of it. I don't know if I really like that, and plus my bike's in the shot, so that's a no. Maybe the other side. Yeah, it's pretty cool with the backdrop. I'd really just like to be actually like somewhere here. Yeah, that's money. That's money there. All right, let's do it again. What was that? You took photos for year 12 visual art project? Oh, well then, bro, I'm just gonna give this to you, bro, and figure it out, mate.
Nah. It doesn't work like that, bro.
I'll quickly run you through it.
Excuse me, let me take my gloves off, bro.
That's all right, bro. You can
wait.
I'll wait, I'm waiting. What have you got here? You've got, let me just figure this out. So you've got, this is obviously your shutter button. Hold that down. It's taking photos. So this here is your shutter speed. Yep, so that's like 1/1000th of a second. So that's like, yeah. It's like real fast. So like, usually I've found when like taking anything of like action sport, like anything over 800 is usually a pretty good time. And then I've got my aperture at f4, so it's going to be like pretty much the majority of like the area that you're shooting should be pretty fucking in focus. And that's going to be this guy at the front there. That's going to be your aperture. That just opens the lens a bit more, so you can get more light in, and then like that. You can probably actually shoot at f2 to start, see how we go, and we'll just step that up a couple extra so you don't have anything like that. And then the ISO set at 500, which is pretty good. And then this little guy here, this is my focus area. So if you look, there should be a little square somewhere. The ground there, you can see that it's there. It's just that it's black and we're shooting things that are black.
Sweet.
So when you're composing your shot, say like if you're shooting portrait and you want to like have like a large fucking, I don't know, what do you want to, composition, I guess, and you want to have the rider low, you can move that focus area to where you think the rider will be in the shot, and then you can just fucking bang. And Bob's your fucking uncle. Shot? Like right here, right? Yeah, go for it, dude. Oh. The low shot's fucking sick. And like, don't be scared to put like your fucking hand in the way, because it does make for a sick shot. Just keep in mind, whoa, look at him. He's getting into position. I like it. Just remember, get low, like real low. That's what I'm all about. All right, you ready? Yeah, dude, that's sick. I look like a unicorn, but it's hectic. Look like the biggest unicorn. Dude, the Scottish bloke I worked with in Big White, bro, that's what he used to call fucking skiers and snowboarders. They're like the head mount, fucking unicorns. Shout out to fucking James. Yeah, I reckon we try, I don't know, I reckon maybe just film some of it, and then I reckon I try that one from down there. But dude, fucking, thanks for the photo, dude. I'm gonna have to Photoshop that fucking GoPro out though, bro. We like to do this thing out here where it's we ride the first 2 laps, and then third lap we sort of post up and take photos and shit like that, because it's fucking a good time. You're having a good time, may as well capture it. I'm all about it. Create and capture, guys. I'm telling you. That's it, 2020, the year of creating and capturing. Yeah. I was sort of in a position where you could have definitely hit me. Anyway, we're about to ride the hill of death. I'll see you guys back at home, and I'll go through some of my favorite photos, and they'll be edited and shit. We'll have a quick chat about it. But yeah. Whew. All right, guys, we are back at home, and we're just gonna go through these photos. First of all, this new like thing that me and John have started to do, where it's like we do 3 laps. Sorry, yeah, we do 3 laps in total, which doesn't sound like a lot, but we do 2 full laps of riding, and then the 3rd lap we post up hike features. It's just been really, really fun, and actually has really helped, I think, both of us improve our riding, because it's just that repetitiveness, and I guess it goes for anything that you do. Of like, obviously you do it a fair bit in the snowboarding world where you'll hike a feature to get good at that one feature. It's the same concept with downhill mountain biking, which I've really enjoyed. And I've also been able to obviously teach John how to take some photos, which has been awesome because I actually get some photos for once, which is something that doesn't usually happen very often. But anyway, the photos will pop up here, and we'll go through it. We'll start off with my first photo of John. This photo of John's pretty good, I think. You know, a nice low angle, right tight in shot. The wheel looks sick. The whole composition of the shot looks really, really sick. The one thing that I am continuing to learn about, you know, especially mountain bike photography, is facial expressions, because if we were to look on John's face there, it looks like he's about to go to the toilet, and that's something you can't really do too much about, and I guess it's just part of the process, I guess. Maybe I need to, maybe we both need to start smiling while trying to not fall off our bikes. So yeah, so that's that first photo of John from that low angle spot. And then we'll go into the top angle shot I took of John. I do enjoy it. I just don't think I was in the right position. I sort of needed to be more straight on, shooting straight behind John. As you can see, he's sort of hanging in the right a little bit there. Not exactly the biggest fan of that composition, but I still do enjoy the shot because it is pretty crazy that like this type of terrain is so close to my house, and I really enjoy this shot. But yeah, if anything, I'd probably try to become like, I'd let John drop in front of me, and then I'd jump straight behind him and then shoot up and like get down. That's probably the only thing I would do with this shot here differently. But still really enjoyed it. Now let's have a look at some of John's photos. And now I know I sort of had the camera set up for John, so all he really had to do was like press the button and it should work. But there still is an element of understanding where the camera needs to be and everything else, and he did a really, really good job. Now that he has a basic understanding, and then obviously the more we ride together and the more we do stuff like this, you'll have a better understanding of like, obviously if it's a bit more overcast, you need to, you know, let more light in and stuff like that. But so this is the first photo that, well, the photo that I like the most that John took of me dropping down. And you know, everything about it is just perfect. Okay, that's something I usually say about John ever, but this shot is, it's great. I'm completely centered in the image. Like, I haven't cropped this by any means. It's in a really nice low angle, and everything just sort of looks pretty sick. I'm actually like super stoked on this photo. Like, it actually looks amazing. I probably will Photoshop the GoPro off my head so I don't look like a unicorn. But you know, I might even keep it, who knows. But anyway, really awesome photo. Super stoked on this from John. Like, it was sick. I'm actually like really, really proud of John. Like, good stuff, J Money. Yeah. And then we'll move on to the second position that we shot from, and we'll have another look at John's photo abilities, proving that he is more than just the average day punter. He is more than a carpenter. He's a man of many talents. And this is that second image here. This was shot with the 70-200, and I think it was at 70 mil, so really didn't need to have the bazooka lens that day. Probably would have been better off with the 28-70, which I did leave at home, but I'll note that for next time. But yeah, once again, just a real pretty good shot. The composition's quite nice again. You're in that point, and like the point that I like to have when I take photos of bikers is that beginning compression, or in the compression stage. And obviously I'm not a good rider by any means, so like my body position on the bike is probably shocking, but it does look nice. And once again, he just did a really awesome job, and I'm just super stoked to have these photos of me, and I'm pretty proud of him. And lastly is this photo of John here that I took from a similar position. To have him sitting on the right hand side of the image, I don't know, it's just a nicely it's just a nicely placed image. But yeah, it was a pretty fun time. It's a great time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned something. You know, it's photography is an amazing thing, and like I just really enjoy doing it, and it's even better when I can share and learn and teach obviously my friends, the benefit that I get some photos, but then benefit you guys, so you guys can, I don't know, maybe go out there, buy a camera if you already have a camera, take some photos, and just continue to grow your ability to capture in this modern age world that we have, where we have such amazing technology that can capture such great images. But yeah, besides that, guys, if you like this one, make sure you give it a like. If you want to subscribe to the channel, go for it. I've obviously got a new bike, so there's going to be obviously continue to be large amounts of mountain biking content. But yeah, so anyway, as always, get outside, tell your mother that you love her, go pat some puppies, go capture and create something amazing in this year being the 2020, the year 2020. But besides that, see you later, boy.